Hello and welcome back to Storytime with Mr. B. Today we're reading a book perfect for fall. It's called Weasel Is Worried. Weasel was minding his own business, out collecting leaves, when suddenly the weather changed. He was soaked through by a nasty rain. Then a gust of wind knocked him flat on his bottom. Weasel stood up and puffed out his chest. "That's enough of that nonsense," he told the sky. But just then the skies opened up and he was pelted by a mighty hail shower. Weasel was starting to feel very small and defenseless against this angry storm. He built a wall to keep himself safe, but the wind blew and whirled all around all night long. So he built the wall higher. But then the rain came back and wouldn't take no for an answer. So Weasel added a roof. "Keep out," he said, satisfied. Weasel settled down in his new safe place. He thought of the storm raging outside and it made him shiver. The days passed and Weasel got used to being by himself. But one day he turned around and was alarmed to find Mole sitting on his couch. "What is this place?" asked Mole. "It's a fort," said Weasel nervously. "Oh, marvelous," nodded Mole. "I love a good fort. You guard this side and I'll guard that one." "No," said Weasel. "It's not for playing in, it's a home." "Marvelous," yawned Mole, getting comfortable. "How about a snack?" "No," fretted Weasel. "It's not a place for visitors, it's a place to hide." "Marvelous," said Mole. "You count to 10 and I'll hide, no peeking." "No," insisted Weasel. "Who's after you?" asked Mole. "Is it Fox? I'll help scare him away. Look at my scary face." "No," groaned Weasel. "I'm hiding from the storm and there isn't room for both of us." "Well, where's the fun in that?" replied Mole. "It's not meant to be fun," cried Weasel. "Just safe." "Well, what's wrong with a good storm anyway?" added Mole, placing a hand on Weasel's shoulder. Weasel told Mole about the wind and the rain, the damp and the chill, the snow and the hail, all the things that scared him the most. "The storm is scary," sighed Weasel, "and much, much bigger than me." "I see," said Mole gently. "But storms can be a lot of fun too. Whenever it snows, I love to scoop it up and make a snowman." "And the wind?" questioned Weasel. "That knocks you off your feet?" "Oh, I love when that happens," beamed Mole. "The wind lifts my fur and it feels all ticklish." With a giggle, he twirled and fell over laughing. "But the cold rain, Mole," continued Weasel. "What do you do when you get caught in that?" "Why, I splash around in the biggest puddles I can find," replied Mole. Mole had such a different way of seeing things. "But Mole," said Weasel, "what do you do when you feel afraid to face something?" "I face it with a friend," smiled Mole. And with that, he held out his hand. Weasel took Mole's hand, and together they walked out into the warm, sunny day.
be